we're back on it. We're back on this game. Yeah. You know, I didn't expect much of Vanguard. Like, I didn't want to come back and just hop straight into Vanguard. We got to give our farewells to Dark Aether. This is after we've unlocked it. And I'll be 100% with you. It is worth it. Dark Aether is definitely worth it in my opinion. For a simple fact, it's one of the nicest camos I've seen since Warzone. Modern Warfare's Damascus was alright, but this tops it no matter what. Like, and especially Dark Aether in Warzone. Yeah, this is a pretty nice camo that they brought back from, I think, Black Ops 3 or 4, and put it back as a zombies camo. Which brings me to our main topic. We made a series on this channel about Dark Aether Awaits, and every step of the way I showed you, I was grinding it. It was each time I got gold on the weapon or diamond on the weapon, I looked at that camo and I said, that's another step closer to a camo that I truly want. But with Vanguard though, oh yeah, don't worry, I suck at multiplayer, so don't expect me to be going off while I'm talking. I suck. But with Vanguard though, I seen the mastery camos and all that. I'm honestly really saddened of how they did Dark Aether. Well, not Dark Aether, I think they call it like Atomic or something. And then they have like Gold, Viper, Plague, Diamond, all that stuff. They have that still, but the thing about that is oh my gosh, they made the multiplayer mastery a little better than the zombies mastery, and the gold for zombies literally doesn't even look like gold, and the Plague Diamond is just well, in Cold War it is a copy and paste, but at the same time it's a recolor. Like, it's a completely different color. It's not regular diamond. It's pink. We call it pink diamond because it's a completely different color. But then you got Vanguard's Plague Diamond definition, and it's the literal same. It's literally the same. It's literally the gold, the metallic linking, I think they call it that, between the metallic linking between the diamond is just either it's pink or it's black. Multiplayer's black with it makes it look a lot better, but I don't think the mastery camos are worth it in that game. And I've heard a lot about the zombies. I've heard that it wasn't too hot. Like, they said that the zombies was different than all of the OG things that we used to have. Like, we used to have stuff like Jug, Speed Cola. We don't got that no more. We have like 5 perks. Now, to be fair, Cold War did go off at a shaky little start, and we didn't have that many perks to start off with in Cold War, so you can't just rule out, you know, because of what you saw last game at the end, when this is the beginning of Vanguard. So I hope isn't always all lost when it comes to brand new games, because there's still room to add more stuff. And I personally think that Vanguard could really be good if there was some major changes. And you know how Duty developers are. They don't really want to change the camo to the gun. They don't want to change the camo just because people don't like it. Because if one person likes it, they're fine with that. They don't care what the majority thinks. If one person likes the camo, that's fine. And that's cool and all. Like, you make it a goal to at least satisfy one customer, but at times that's not always the route to go, because then you're selling yourself short a lot. Like, you're really selling yourself short by doing that. That's why it's best to, like, okay, let us know what y'all think about Vanguard. Have a public something so they can actually output their opinion to the developers about the camo. Me personally, I could care less. I'm not spending time grinding that camo. I personally don't want it. I don't want to spend my time grinding the camo that either isn't going to change or is not good.
Enemy spy plane in town.
Like, it's like, I don't know. I don't want to say that they fumbled everything in Vanguard. Like, there's some pretty good things. The shooting isn't bad. I like the little shooting because, you know, Call of Duty shooting is always satisfying. But the problem I have with it is, oh my god. One of the problems I do have with it is everything they're changing a little too much when it comes to Vanguard. It was like when we went from Black Ops 2 Zombies to Black Ops. It's like if you went from Black Ops 2 Zombies to straight to Black Ops 4, you wouldn't understand the damn thing. If you were in the mindset of how you were back in 2013 or 2012 when you were playing Black Ops 2 Zombies and you're on transit. Next you know, another Call of Duty comes out, it's called Black Ops 4. You're like, what happened to Black Ops 3? And then you try to play the zombies in Black Ops 4, you see all this talisman, all of this mumbo jumbo, and then you're like, what is this? You wouldn't like it. And again, this isn't the end of Vanguard. Like, it's not completely over just because of this. It's not all said and done. Not all said and done yet. The game was it just got released, so it's not completely done and over with.
We've lost the lead.
God damn. I personally think that they're not, even if the camos are bad to a bunch of people, they're not gonna change it. They're not gonna change it. Why would they?
Spy plane in the turn. We have eyes on.
And the fact that they're not going to change it also goes to the fact that they ain't going to change a lot. Ooh. Wait! No! Are you serious? Somebody go take that, man! Don't let nobody take it, don't let nobody take it, don't let nobody take it, don't let nobody... Ah!
Thanks for the work.
Yes.
Spy plane terminating overflight. Hard commencing overflight.
That makes things so much all easier. Peek around that corner. I see you. Uh-huh. I see
Hostile
you.
counter spy plane established above.
I see you all in that house.
Hostile spy plane established overhead.
Holy gosh. Oh, my aim is a little atrocious. Oh my god. I still sneaked in the kill. But like, after I got Dark Aether, I didn't feel like I wasted my time. After I got Dark Aether, I was very happy with myself. After I completed all of that stuff, I felt like I could still come back and play the game itself. Like, me playing the game wasn't completely over. Me playing zombies wasn't completely over either, because there's still other guns that I could get mastery camos on. And with Vanguard, I don't know if that's gonna not only not be the same, but I don't believe it's gonna be where I'm gonna go the extra mile and get the camo. Ow.
Enemy spy plane inbound.
Personally believe that
Enemy napalm strike incoming.
it's just not gonna be it. It's not gonna. People are gonna get the master camo regardless. You can't really stop them from doing that. But the thing about that is, like, you can't force yourself to do stuff. Wow. None of my hip fire worked.
Enemy sentry turret detected in your AO.
And you know, I feel like the game could have more potential if it took a different approach. Not just camo wise, but zombies wise. Cause, you know, the format in Cold War ain't even that bad.
Up your game or face the consequences.
You know, you don't have to spend in-game points to change, like, to upgrade your perk. It's a permanent upgrade, so when you buy that perk, it's always to that upgrade. Which is a great thing. That was a great thing that they added. I personally never thought about it. I never thought about an upgradable perk to where they could change what the perk initially does, and it does more and then some. I never thought about that. The fact that they did think about that, they were doing something good. Then when you go to Vanguard, they change it to
Mission terminated. All squads retreat.
They change it to in game.
What the fuck do I pay you guys for?
In game change of perks. Like, they make it to where you have to pay extra money to upgrade the exact same type of upgrade anyway. Like, it's not, oh, you upgrade stamina, which they don't even call it that. You don't even call it stamina no more. If you upgrade stamina, it's just gonna be the same thing, just a little better. But in Cold War, when you permanently upgrade stamina, you could not only move a little faster, but now you could be impervious to fall damage when you have that perk equipped. All of that creativity that they had is gone. Well, not all of it, but some of it is not present in Vanguard. And it seems like a bit of a downgrade, in my opinion. Personally, am I gonna buy Vanguard? To this day, I have no idea. I have no clue. I can make videos and stuff on it, but personally, I'm not gonna do anything that I don't enjoy. I'm not gonna sit there and just force myself to laugh and play Vanguard when I actually have genuine fun on Cold War itself. That was a pretty good game for multiplayer. Yeah, Cold War Zombies, we can talk about that in retrospective to the next consecutive zombie game we're getting, which is Vanguard. Like, look at this. These are permanent upgrades. All of these are permanent. what everybody else cares about, the perks. All permanent. These are all some things that you cannot degrade or downgrade from, and that it's a permanent thing and it's gonna stay like that. Now, that's cool, perfect, fine, great. I like it. I'm not against it. It's a really good change in Cold War. But when you go to Vanguard and you see, oh my goodness, if you go to Vanguard and you see that you can't get a lot of, it's like Outbreak. Okay, there's a lot to that Vanguard game, but Zombies is sort of like Outbreak, and we all know how Outbreak is when it comes to straight up challenges. Outbreak is not it. And like, man, you try playing Zombies for more than like one game, it's gonna take a lot out of you if you really don't enjoy it. And you really like Cold War Zombies, the way that they sprouted it out a little bit. You trying to shift over to Vanguard is not gonna be the same. Okay, it's not likely to be the same. It's likely to be very different. That's why I say I should just stick to Cold War and then move on to the completely different games. Like, if I take the time, I could buy a capture card and all that stuff, hook it up, run it, you know, play Kakarot, record it, you know, add a little challenge into there like Kakarot, but we can't do any side missions or something. Like I even do them shits anyway. You know, something like that, you know. Just changing things up, because I'll still play shooting games. As a matter of fact, I could play Fortnite, stream it. That's not a problem.
Do as ordered, Requiem.
Though if I do change the game that I'm playing right now,
Destroy her army,
it's gonna
or your pilot will be
take
bled
me
dry.
out of my own stream. It's just stupid. Let me stream. But I would just stream Fortnite later today, because I can still play Fortnite. I was thinking about streaming Apex, but none of my friends play it, and I can't even update it right now. And I could, later today, Naruto's coming out, so he's coming out in Fortnite, so I could literally just stream myself, get in Naruto.
Berlin, normally such a beautiful city.
And I'll play a few games
It is
with
a
my friend
shame what
Naruto.
Valentina has
I'm gonna call
done
it
to
right
it.
now.
It will be a greater shame if we do not stop her now.
Using
The KGB will not be kind if they learn one of their own was a Nazi spy working for N Station. Find the district power station. Stop Valentina before she enacts her father's plan.
Gross mistakes. They're accidents. They're glitches in the code. Let's see, like, the fact that I can still find some sort of enjoyment in Fortnite, as bad as it took a turn and became a game with mainly crossovers, and people say that it uses crossovers to stay relevant. They're not completely wrong, but at the same time, it's still Fortnite. There was still a time where that was literally the only game on people's consoles, and that time can't be just erased from existence because it's still there. You know, it may not hold the same value now, but it's still what it still can be what it is, no matter what people try to make it into, saying that it's just crossovers. Like, even though it is still crossovers, it's still a fucking good idea. Like, Call of Duty has crossovers. You know, and you don't see it much because you see it as irrelevant. But when it comes to Fortnite, all you care about is the crossovers. And the thing that the little crossovers they do, they're pretty good. There's no bad crossover that they did where who they teamed up with somebody that made the game horrible. What makes games, sometimes what makes games bad isn't what they put into it, it's what they do to it. Like, you can have literally everything in Fortnite at once, and it wouldn't be horrible. It's just what they do with that. What do they do to the stuff that they have in the game? Like, building, extremely creative. Yet no one has topped that when it comes to shooting games. No one has topped the building aspect that Fortnite added. No one's really topped much of that. And whew, it's hot. No one topped building, and guess what? They had a really good thing in the game. Like I said, it don't matter what they put into it, it's what they do to it. With building, what they did to it, they took in season 9. They took out the turbo thing, which means that you would have to, you couldn't hold the button and expect it to auto build. You have to literally click for each and every build that you make, which in hindsight isn't that bad because we had to do that before.
I meant to do that.
It's just that season 9 was such a long time from the time that we didn't have turbo build that it felt like completely different and it felt horrible.
Demon down.
But that's a thing that they immediately regretted because they knew if they took that out, ooh, that game's not going anywhere. Same thing with Vanguard. Like, it's not what they put in the game, it's what they do to it. But at the same time, it is kind of what they do put in the game. Because there's some things that they literally didn't put in the game. And it's horrible. It's horrible that they didn't put some of the stuff in the game. Like, you don't want to copy and paste the Cold War, but at least capitalize off of what you did in Cold War.
Law of the jungle.
What you did in Cold War wasn't bad. You were doing something in Cold War. Don't go on Vanguard.
They are responsible for the terraforming crystals throughout the Ural Mountains.
Me and my friends, we were over here saying that, you know, we were waiting on Vanguard to flop. I don't think that's much of a wait. Because not many people are seeing what Vanguard was cracked up to be. Thought it would be this great game, and it's just, I don't even think we thought it would be a great game because they're trying to issue out another Call of Duty every year, and they gave it a year 2 of Cold War. Like one of my friends said, it may have gotten room for more improvement on Vanguard, because a transition to a new Call of Duty is never smooth. It was never smooth from day 1 in 1999. Making another Call of Duty and transitioning from that, the first one you played, to the next one was never a smooth operation. And
there are several trains trapped in a loop
at
to this station. Be mindful when crossing the tracks.
Like, there was still some value in these colors. Vanguard needs a really big change if it wants to hang with the other Black Ops.
Found first fuse.
Because on the looks of it, it's not gonna end well for Vanguard. Yeah, it's not even that good of a start anyway. Zero, like, the zombies is, and they saying that at the beginning. God forbid what they say at the end, man, because boy, oh boy, if may not be good. They're just gonna say it just went from to just horrible. But it could have a big. We don't know. We really don't know. It could have a real big change and be put completely different from right now. Like Cold War. It had a real big change. Cold War from the beta on, like from the start, it wasn't too bad. It was actually pretty nice, you know. Yeah, there were some glitches. Yeah, it was a lot of, you know, sweaty tactics, but even at that, you still could enjoy the game. You could still have fun in it and all of that. Next thing you know, give it like 5 months, they started adding some crazy shit into the game. It wasn't even bad. It wasn't bad. They did real good with what they added in Cold War. They knew what they were doing. They added Forsaken. People were like, oh, the map is hard, difficult. Like that. They knew what they were doing, and that was such a good thing. But
you're out.
I don't know if that's gonna be the same with Vanguard.
Hostile eliminated.
Like, if you capitalize off of what you did in Cold War,
back to hell.
then Vanguard would have took a real big step in the right direction. But I don't see that happening. I just don't. I don't see
Project N Station had a lab
Vanguard
here in
going
Berlin.
from where
That
Cold War
is where you
started
will
off
find
to
Valentina.
something even better than that. I don't see that. But you never know. You never know. The game could have a completely like futuristic change to it, and who knows what they're gonna do with Vanguard. We didn't know Cold War was gonna go the whole 6 seasons. We didn't know Cold War was gonna have big ass bosses and order bosses and stuff. We didn't know Cold War was gonna have any of the stuff
That
that
auto
had.
turret was built to
Even the
suppress
leaks
riots
didn't
and
even
escape attempts.
prepare us for
It
what
will tear
Cold War
through you in
was gonna
seconds.
The leaks just said, oh, they're gonna have this, but they didn't prepare you for what you were actually gonna get. Like, it was a different ball game when you actually got into it. Vanguard, though, you could leak stuff in Vanguard and you can exactly expect how it's gonna be. That's a problem. Even with leaks and spoilers in Cold War, I still felt like those leaks meant nothing because it's nothing compared to the real deal.
Be honored, Xami.
War and stuff. I mean, Vanguard, I feel like if I get leaked
One
on
in the sky
information, I know
works
exactly.
every
I was
time.
gonna be like, I know exactly what's gonna come out of it. I know exactly what to expect. And it shouldn't be like that in the game. A leak shouldn't even tell you much.
I
A
call
leak
that
shouldn't.
stop.
It should just tell you got mail, but it shouldn't tell you what's in the envelope. It's like Vanguard's leaks are just the entire paper with no type of security.
Throwing decoy.
I wish it wasn't that way anyway, but that's personally how it seems like. I think that there should be a lot of changes to Vanguard. But that's just my opinion. I'm the only one that I know with that opinion that it could make a huge change, or, you know, there's still room for improvement. Oh shoot. Even though I'm the only one that really has
Embrace
that
your
mindset.
face.
There could be
One
other
down.
people out there thinking the same thing. But that is not likely to happen. Even though it's not likely to happen, it's perfectly fine. Because there could still be a way to find enjoyment in that game. Vanguard could still have some way of entertaining its consumers. You know, everybody finds fun in different things, so you can't just expect everybody to have fun in the same thing. Which developers have to take into consideration, because this is like the 15th Call of Duty that is a World War format. I think I learned enough about the World War in history class. Let's not continue to do that. There's something different that they can do. They don't have to keep doing that same thing. You know, taking us back in time and showing us how it was back in World War II in the veteran days of, you know, I get it's a pretty good format, especially for a shooting game that's very realistic. You know,
Bonus
that
kill.
doesn't rule out that you can literally,
Splat.
I don't know,
Like a
take
ripe
us a few years into the future, like 5 years into the future. I don't know,
You got
like Call of Duty
snake
Black Ops 2 did, Nuketown 2025. It's 4 years. 4 years from right here. And it took us many years into the future. And I understand that our concept of the future may not be the same concept that the future will have. But that don't even matter. You can make the future anything you want it to be, as long as you actually put that image that's in your head onto that paper. And I feel like if they took Vanguard and made it futuristic, it would have more attention to it. Because Battlefield 2042, you know, it was an exciting thing that they took a futuristic standpoint to it, but at the same time,
You're out.
boy oh boy, I don't know what 2042 has up under its sleeve, but I don't think it's gonna be something too good.
You got snake bit.
So I'm hesitant to buy the new games that come out, because it's not being made the same way, you know. People who make those games now aren't the same people back then. Some of the people that were developing games back then may have even passed away by now. And it sucks, but you know, you can't have the same thing over and over. We had one futuristic Call of Duty, and I can't even name how many old style World War type Call of Duties we had. Cold War is an old style Call of Duty, even if you don't even know, because it's actually in the 80s or the 70s, whenever the Cold War between USA and I think it was Germany happened. There was a Cold War, and it was like, it wasn't an all-out world.
Those undead tank units used to work for Omega. The Dark Ether corrupted them.
You know what I'm trying to say is, like, we're getting tired of the wars. Like, we're getting tired of all that. Many people are over all of the, you know, oh my God, it's a old-fashioned rifle. Many people are over that.
One in the sky. Works every time. Drop them.
Up to them to make a change. Alright, I'm gonna restart the stream.
Die, you pathetic worm.
Kill myself first. Restart the stream. And you gonna start playing a little Fortnite. Little Fortnite. Kill me faster! Ow!
They got me.
Okay. I'll just go walk away in a straight line like that. I'll have you know I am the Mac Daddy of this. Okay, I'm done. Yeah, like, even thinking about Vanguard itself, I get this feel the dissatisfaction of thinking about it. It shouldn't be that way, but it is. You know, and just gotta really see it for yourself, but I don't know if it's worth all that. Yeah, this is gonna be it for the stream though. It was a little quick stream before we started the actual stream. We'll put this, we'll put another stream up in a few minutes, and then that stream's gonna go from now to like 6 or 7. I'm gonna be AFK for a little bit during that stream that I'm about to put up right now. But yeah, that's gonna be the main stream we're doing today. Main stream of